Life on Fraser's Ridge has always been a delicate balance between a hard-won peace and a looming storm. In the second outing of the final season, titled Prophesize, that storm isn't just coming, it's already here. While Jamie and Claire are busy adjusting to the new faces on their North Carolina land, a sense of dread is beginning to choke the air. It's a feeling that every fan of this series knows all too well. The Frasers are never allowed to be happy for long. The episode wastes no time proving this, shattering the domestic peace with the horrific death of Amy McCallum. It was a brutal reminder of the wilderness they inhabit, but in the world of Outlander, no tragedy is a coincidence. Amy's death introduces us to the mysterious Captain Cunningham, a man whose fearless pursuit of the bear reveals a chilling philosophy. He believes he cannot die. As Jamie grapples with a neighbor who thinks he's immortal, he is still reeling from the bombshell dropped in the season premiere. Frank Randall, Claire's first husband, didn't just write a history book, he wrote a death warrant. In his records, Frank explicitly listed James Fraser as one of the fallen at the Battle of Kings Mountain. While Claire tries to dismiss it as a ghost from the future that hasn't happened yet, Jamie can't ignore the evidence mounting on his own front porch. Strangers are arriving at the ridge. Men like Benjamin Cleveland, John Sevier, and Isaac Shelby. These aren't just names. They're the exact men Frank claimed would fight alongside Jamie in his final hour. The prophecy isn't just a warning anymore. It's a blueprint that is slowly being constructed around him. Jamie's theory about why Frank wrote the book adds a layer of psychological warfare to the tragedy. He suggests to Claire that Frank wasn't searching history for Jamie at all. Instead, he spent 20 years hunting for signs of Claire. If Frank found proof that Claire lived on for decades in the 18th century, it was a confirmation that she would eventually leave him. In Jamie's eyes, this book, and the news of Jamie's impending death, isn't just a historical record. It's Frank's ultimate revenge from beyond the grave. It's a way to ensure that even if Claire returned to Jamie, she would never find peace. While the elders deal with the ghosts of the past, young William Ransom is chasing a mystery of his own. The news of his cousin Benjamin Gray's death from illness just doesn't sit right. William, proving he has more of Jamie's detective instincts than he'd care to admit, notices a crucial detail. The tin soldier he gave Ben is missing from his belongings. This leads to the episode's most cinematic and desperate moment. William digging up a grave in the dead of night. The discovery that another man lies in Ben's place changes everything. It suggests a conspiracy within the rebel camps and sets William on a collision course with a truth that could shatter the Gray family's reputation forever. Amidst the darkness, there is a singular, joyous light, the birth of young Ian and Rachel's son. For Ian, this is a healing of a wound that has bled since his time with the Mohawk. After losing a daughter and being forced to leave his son behind, this baby represents a new beginning. Yet, even this joy is framed by the circle of life theme that dominates the episode. The birth follows so closely after Amy's funeral that it reinforces the cycle Jamie and Claire have lived through for decades. Captain Cunningham's prophecy adds the final, supernatural twist to this season's endgame. He believes his dead son spoke to him, promising they would reunite in 7 years, granting him a perceived invulnerability until that date. Jamie recognizes the danger here immediately. A man who believes he cannot die is a man who takes risks that get other people killed. Whether Cunningham is an ally or an enemy, his recklessness is a wild card the Frasers can't afford with a war on their doorstep. As the credits roll on Prophesize, the message is clear. From the revelation of Jamie's daughter Faith in France to the countdown to Kings Mountain, death is no longer a distant threat. It is a neighbor on Fraser's Ridge. The question isn't just who will survive, but whether history can be rewritten when the person who wrote it had every reason to want you dead. Jamie believes Frank wrote about his death as an act of revenge, but Claire is determined to prove that the future isn't set in stone. Do you think Jamie's death at Kings Mountain is a fixed point in time, or will the Frasers find a way to cheat the history books one last time? And what do you think happened to Benjamin Gray? Is he a prisoner, or did he defect? Drop your best theories in the comments, and let's figure out this mystery together.